Okay, lesson one project. So the first thing I want you to do is to click on the link for the GeoGebra, or you can highlight it and copy and open it up. So this is what it will look like, and now we're going to see what it has to offer. So the first thing that I notice is that it says copying a segment, so that's what we're going to be doing with the lesson one. Now, I'm going to be following similar steps. I'm just going to have different endpoints labeled. So I want you to watch this video in order to complete your lesson. So step one, instructions for copying a line segment. So we're going to use a straight edge and draw a line segment and label them points P and Q. Well, in GeoGebra, we can draw a segment, and if you go to the third icon from the top, it's a line with 2 points on it. Select that and you'll see line and segment. So I'm going to click on segment and draw a segment. And right now there's no labels on each of these points. So I click over to the arrow key and select move and highlight one point. Then I go over to the three light gray horizontal lines with the circle and triangle. It's the toggle style bar. You click on that and then you select the faded AA icon. It's the set label, and you'll see hidden and name. So select name and then do the same thing for your other points. So right now we have a segment that's AB. So step two is draw a new point that is not on our segment AB. So come over to the second icon from the left, and it's the A point, and select point and then click anywhere you want. And again, it's not labeled, so click your mouse icon, highlight it, and again come over to the right hand side to the toggle style bar and select the name. So now we have segment AB with point C. And it says step 3, use a compass to match the distance of segment AB. So if you go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 6 from the left, and it's the circle with a point on it, and we'll see circle with center through point, circle with center and radius, and a compass. Select compass, and we're going to click A and then B, and this creates the circle with a radius the same length as AB. And now on step 4 it says keep our compass setting from step 3. That's because it would be the same radius. We want to keep the same radius, and we want to put the needle on our other point, so our center is at our other point. So now I centered this circle at point C. And then step 5, draw a point on this circle and label it. So I'm going to select my point and click on anywhere on this circle. And the name's not showing, so I'm going to click the mouse icon again, highlight it, and then click on the name. So now I have my segment AB, my point C as the center of our circle with the radius length of AB, and now we have our segment, our point D. And now it wants us to use a straight edge to draw a segment that connects point C to point D. So we're going to click the third icon from the top, go down to segment, and click on C and D. And then it wants us to use a ruler to measure the line segment CD and compare that line segment to AB. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's the little angle symbol, and you'll see angle with a given size, distance, or length. So we're going to click on distance or length and select A to B, and it'll give us that distance. And then we're going to click C to D, and it'll give us that distance. And if you follow these steps correctly, you'll notice that AB, whatever that number is the same distance as CD. So my numbers AB is 5.26 units and CD is equal to 5.26 units. So for this, I'm not expecting you to have the same length as me. I am expecting the segments to be labeled the same. So I want to see a segment A and a segment B to B, and then I want to see a point C with a circle on it, and then I want to see some point. It doesn't have to be at the bottom right, it could be anywhere on this circle, but I want to see a point D, and I want to see the segment CD with the label for CD, and these two labels distance need to match. So if you followed me in this video step by step, you will earn 100% for your project. And then what you need to do now is take a screenshot of this and upload it right here. It says file upload, and you need to upload it. One thing to note is that I cannot open period DOC files. I can open PDFs and I can open period docx files. So if you are want to make sure your project is graded correctly and uploaded correctly, make sure it's a PDF or a period docx. And there's your project video.